Well, if you're driving downtown, you've likely passed by the large homeless camp on Jefferson and Jackson Street. It's hard to miss, but you're not going to see it anymore. That's because the city cleared out the camp just this morning, leaving dozens of people living there to find somewhere else to go. Sarah Wagner's been following this new development for us this morning. What's the next step from here, Sarah?
Well, Doug, that's a question many still have. The camp is the closest to several resources like the low barrier shelter and the storage lockers. And that's one of the reasons it became such a popular spot for people. With this location no longer an option, access to services could get trickier. It is concerning, but something the city says is necessary.
Where are they going? What is their next plan? What do they want to do?
They are questions that don't come with clear answers.
Today, everything is stressful. They're moving. We were here at 6 o'clock in the morning, and some people did not know where to start.
The city gave the camp a 21-day notice before the clear out, but it's still tough.
To be honest, it feels surreal and it feels new to a lot of the people, you know.
The city says this is the biggest cleanup so far this year. Leaders estimate between 50 to 60 people have been living here, and outreach groups want to make sure they still have support.
We're just giving them a little opportunity to store some of their property or have people, the volunteers, help them move their property to a different location.
We've got a long way to go, but I think this is how we start and do it in a way that is as compassionate as we can be.
Leaders say there are more resources than ever before, but more affordable housing options are still a needed solution. Getting people off the streets also means more can happen on them.
Having spoken to a number of developers in terms of financing, etc., it was beginning to be very time critical.
The Louisville Downtown Partnership welcomes the change, saying it gives a clearer path to progress for that part of town.
It's been a challenge for visitors because this is all in the area of a number of our attractions for the Bourbon District. And then for businesses, it's also been a challenge, both in terms of customer access, but then also, interestingly enough, for developing businesses, it's been a challenge in terms of securing financing and making sure that investors are comfortable with the area.
An area the city is committed to moving forward.
What we're hoping to do is make it very clear that when we come through on our weekly cleanups, if there's stuff here, we're just going to consider it abandoned. We're going to have no camping signs up. So we're going to try to keep the area clear as much as possible.
There has been a lot of talk about the timing of this too, with some saying it purposely came right before Thunder and Derby. Officials insist that bad weather actually kept it from happening earlier. And while we don't know where these people will end up exactly, city leaders stress that services like the low barrier shelter and storage lockers are up and running. Doug?